more. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Porzingis, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Detroit, Ivy is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now, here's Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Brogdon. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Brogdon. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Boston, no good that time either.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
The kick out to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Last game we saw him score 13. Brown outside. Here's Porzingis. High quality look, and he sinks it.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Now, here's Ivy. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Burks, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Brogdon against Cunningham. Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
What's up? And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now, here's Cunningham. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Burks, the pass to Bagley. Back to Burks. 4 on the clock. Cunningham driving inside. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. Brown outside. Passes it to Williams. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cunningham. Some solid defense from Brown.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now, here's Ivy. Burks for 3. Rebound by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Pistons trail by 3. And here's Ivy. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now Brogdon. Last game he had 12. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
No, that's okay.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Burks can't get it to go.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Tatum finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Brown against Cunningham. Burks on the wing. Over Tatum. Burks can't get it to go.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here's Cunningham. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Ivy. 5 to shoot. Burks kicks to Cunningham. A three-pointer, no good.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Detroit making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. Cunningham for three. Connects from three-point range.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Brogdon with it. Pass to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Now, here's Stewart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Boston again missing. Pistons trail by 5. Morris right side. Inside. Deflects the pass. Porzingis with the steal. Here's White. The shot, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Diallo. Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Stewart passes to Morris. There's Diallo. Kept alive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An effective role player. Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
Detroit shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. Boston also with the sub. Banton's checked in. And so Stewart nails both of them. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Porzingis. Down low, and stolen by White. Stewart, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
6'8", about 250. Isaiah Stewart is a load, and if you're going to foul him, You better really do it.
Detroit shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Benton. Shoots. It's hauled in by Stewart. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
And the shot goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And the pass to Banton. Here's Pritchard. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Morris outside. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Stewart against Horford. Shot clock at 5. Stewart passes to Diallo. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pritchard passes to White. Here's Pritchard, covered by Morris. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Now, here is Morris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside, Bogdanovich. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Banton. And here's White. Passes it to Banton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit with the ball. To the middle. Morris with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Griffin's checked in for Boston. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. With the shot. Can't hit that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Morris outside. And here's Diallo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. They get the rebound. Here's Wiseman. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 4. Down low. Here's Banton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Back to Morris. Bogdanovich looking around. This one for three. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Detroit. They finish off the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And will return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Now Cunningham. Cunningham is out there with Ivy. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Cunningham. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Offensive rebound. Here's Stewart. Here's Duren. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brogdon kicks to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Brogdon. Stewart with the steal. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded by Brogdon. The pass to Cunningham. Stewart with it. Let's go. That misses off the backboard. Tatum looking around. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Stewart down low. Defended by Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Duren. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
For the Pistons, Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Burks in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Blake Griffin. Now here's Tatum. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Brogdon finds Porzingis. Great open look there. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Brogdon. Ivy dishes to Cunningham.
Oh, okay. How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Suns. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Porzingis. Bagley with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Brown the pass to Williams. Tatum down low. The kick out to Williams. And Porzingis launches it from deep. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Detroit leading by 7. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
And the first one drops. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Now here's Ivy. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Williams against Bagley. Cunningham. Great D that time from Tatum. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 7 to the left side wing. Now, here's Ivy. From deep, Cunningham's shot is off. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
The Celtics have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Now, here's Burks. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Pistons lead by 5.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Brown outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brown. Over Cunningham. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he makes both free throws. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Burks. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Kicks it to Burks. Passes to Ivy. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Clock at 4. Williams with the block. Here's Tatum. There's the drive.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Diallo, he's checked in for the Pistons. Morris comes in for Ivy. Then for the Celtics, Horford comes in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon. Pass to Diallo. Here's Bagley. Back to Diallo. Over Brown. Here's Duran. Here's Bagley. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Pistons leading by 3. Morris kicks to Burks. Wide open shot is on the money. Burks has got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's the pass to Tatum. That 3 off the mark. And Morris has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Banton's checked in, and it's White in for Brown. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Suns. Pass to Diallo. Now, here's Duran. Morris outside. Trying to get open is Burks. Bagley the pass to Burks. Diallo against White with the fadeaway. Goes up again. Here's Duran. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
White, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Burks for 3. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game. They have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting.
Celtics trail by 3. White up top. He's guarded by Diallo. To the paint. Here's Bagley. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. On defense, Boston. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morris.
Check out White's discipline on defense. He stayed with his man every step of the way.
Poked away. Diallo with it. Shot from 16. Here's Bagley. Horford with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
So for the Pistons, Wiseman's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Bagley, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Alec Burks. Griffin's checked in for Boston. Here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Passes it to Pritchard. Horford high post. Out left to the wing. Griffin. Rebound, Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Diallo. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
1:41 left in the first half. Pass to White. Here's Banton. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Banton's got 5.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Celtics trail by 6. Pritchard passes to Horford. Down low. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his second basket.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. And there's the pass to Stewart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And that one is hammered home.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Morris outside. Pass to Wiseman. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Smooth and efficient. Bogdanovich is almost automatic from there.
White looking around. Passes it to Pritchard. Here's Banton. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons ahead. Up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Jace, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more of the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Pritchard in at the 3 spot. Here's Cunningham, and he drops it in from the low post. Cunningham's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pistons. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now here's Brown. Back to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Williams.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Celtics trail by 3. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Brown missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Pritchard. Burks covering. Brogdon outside. Over Bagley. They get it back, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Great D that time from Bagley. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The pass to Burks. Outside for Bagley. He tries for 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Inside. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
And scanning the floor well, Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got to look.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Cunningham against Brown. Cunningham kicks to Burks. Shot to stop the run. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Tries from 10. And it's Brown missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Porzingis high post. There's Williams, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 6. Burks can't get it to go.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Porzingis passes to Brown. He kicks it to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Cunningham outside. Here's Bagley. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. There's Tatum. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Bagley. Buries the 20-footer.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
And here is Brogdon. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. To the inside. Here's Williams. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Brown inside. He's against Cunningham. Brown, good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Cunningham following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Ivy. 6 points for him. Now Porzingis. Brown wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pistons trail by 8. Stolen by Brogdon. Detroit with the rebound. Bagley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
The Pistons haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Wiseman comes in for Duren, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Burks. And a change for the Celtics. Horford's checked in. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Left side, Porzingis. Outside, Horford. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bagley against Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now Cunningham. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Good D by Brogdon. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Porzingis has got the ball.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Ivy. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by Brogdon. Celtics leading by 8. Over in the corner, Brown. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ivy. Passes to Wiseman. Cunningham for 3. Some solid defense from Brown.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
18 feet out. Tatum no good.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And the first one at the line is good.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Morris subbed in for Ivy. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Celtics leading by 9. Kicks to Tatum. White left side. And White with the stuff.
A threat at the rim, no doubt about it. That's good elevation from Derek White.
Morris outside. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 5 assists tonight.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Porzingis passes to White. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 9. Morris with the ball. The feed to Cunningham. Dishes it to Wiseman. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the night.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Patton. Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morris outside. The pass to Wiseman. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart down low. Guarded by Horford. Stewart misses. Celtics leading by 7. To the inside. White. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for Derek White.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Cunningham against White. Morris outside. Wiseman with the ball. He's against Porzingis. They get it again. Here's Stewart. Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
1:21 left to play here in the third. Manton, the pass to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
The first free throw is good.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. That one misses. Pistons trail by 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Bogdanovich has got 11.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Bogdanovich against Tatum. Out to the right wing. Outside White. That's tipped. Here's Horford. And no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside White. Down low, Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like this about Blake Griffin. Puts constant pressure on the defense. Plays a very physical game.
Morris outside. Here's Diallo. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Duren out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pistons trail by 6. And here's Diallo. To the paint. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Boston shooting not great, 40% for the game. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Charity strike shot. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. They trail by 6. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diallo. They grab their own miss. Duran the pass to Bagley. And here's Bogdanovich for three. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Ivy's checked in for Diallo. And the Celtics also making a change. Porzingis, he's checked in for Al Horford. Pass to Duran. Now Burks.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
Shooting two.
Free throw good. Burks.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bagley against Williams. And the pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Left side Bagley. The dish to Ivy. It's over Brogdon. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Pistons. Bagley's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Bogdanovich against Tatum. Left side Bagley. Here's Ivy. A quick that.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brogdon looking it over. Over Ivy. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Now, here's Ivy. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kay Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. Celtics leading by 4. Brogdon with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
It's simple. Kay Cunningham has all the tools to be an elite defender.
Pistons passing it around. Burks kicks to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Brown, good.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Ivy passes to Bagley. Inside, Burks. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And the Celtics with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Looking to get back on track here. Rebound Boston. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Ivy. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Ivy. Burks on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Kicks to Cunningham. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now Brogdon. Passes it to Williams. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Pass to Bagley. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Williams.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Burks against Tatum. Fires for 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 5th foul. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham outside. The pass to Duren. Burks on the wing. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Ivy, guarded by Tatum. Works for three, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tries from 16. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Brown outside. Porzingis at the elbow. Over in the corner, Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And stolen by Tatum. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Bogdanovich. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Duren.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Celtics leading by 12. Brogdon with it. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists here tonight. Cunningham looking it over. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham with it. Burks with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. Burks can't get it to go.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he makes the first. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Drills the three-pointer. 16 points for Jaden Ivey.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 13. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D
that was reluctant to get in his way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Bogdanovich, that's for two, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in from the inbound. White with the defensive effort. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Robert Williams.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And Wiseman sends it back. Hayes in the post. He is guarded by Brogdon. Wiseman no good. Knocked loose. Outside Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.